Hello YouTube friends, welcome back to my channel, and if you happen to be new here, welcome to the Painted South. So today I have a haul for you from Michael's, Hobby Lobby, a couple of thrift stores, and the Dollar Tree. Okay, you may have just seen this in the background, but I was so excited to find this at Habitat for Humanity, and I just stopped there on a whim. Sometimes you just have to pop in just to see if you might find anything interesting, and I did. I have seen several things that I wanted to make and share with you how to make those online, but I also just shared with you an egg that I made, a decoupaged egg on a little stand. And I thought, well, I want to do some more eggs like that, or just some different versions of it, because I really liked it. And so I went into Habitat for Humanity the other day and I found this, which I have several ideas for it, but this portion to me looked like an egg. It was $5 and the red tags were, I believe 25% off. So I think it was, what was it, maybe $3.75 or something like that. But I loved the detail in the bottom and the top. It does not come apart. It's completely attached. But I just thought this looked like an egg and that I could make it into some type of Easter decor. But I also thought, well, I'd like to use it year round. So I may make it into a topiary or something like that. But for $3.75, I thought that was a pretty good find. I also found this awesome French provincial dresser that I'm going to do a makeover on for only $39.99. The next couple of things I found actually at a consignment store. The prices were a little bit higher, but they were on sale. I only bought items that were on sale, and I love going into consignment stores because a lot of times they've already gone out and selected things and found things on sale or at yard sales or what have you, and they bring them into their consignment stores, into their booths, and just try to make a little bit of money. Sometimes they're really overpriced, but sometimes it's worth it that I don't have to go to 20 different thrift stores. I can just go into consignment stores that I know have nice items, or certain vendors might have nice items that I like, and pay a couple dollars more. So sometimes that's what I prefer to do. So I found this, and I have several of these in silver. I mean, you can find these all over the place, but it was, I forget what the original price was, maybe $30. She took the tags off, so I can't remember exactly, but I do know that I only paid $10 for it, and to me that was worth it. I am really into gold, brass, aged gold, antiqued gold, gold leaf, all of that kind of stuff. I'm just really into gold right now, and I just love this. I do have some of these in silver, and they're great to make little displays in, or use as sort of a backdrop and put something in front of it. So I really like this for $10. Okay, and at that same consignment store, I happened to find these awesome sconces. They are still filthy. I haven't washed anything. I'm just taking it right out of the bags and boxes. And they have this awesome like bubbled glass, which you can see is going to be fairly hard to clean. I think they do unscrew here, so I'll be able to clean it, but I just thought they were really cool, and they already have a really neat finish on them, and they just hang on the wall. So these will be a nice addition to a display somewhere, and they're a pretty decent size. I think you can see those. But I just really love the finish and the bubble glass, and I just thought they were unique. They were $25 for the pair, so I did get a set for $25. At the same consignment store, but in a different vendor's booth, I found these shelves. Now, I had summer on the brain because this looks like a shell. It is a shell, I guess. And they are shelves. You can hang them. But to me, I thought, well, that'll be great in a display just to put up somewhere, because it's just really cool looking. Someone tried to paint them, and they did a decent job. It's kind of a neat gray patina on it with a little bit of like turquoise or something like that. So they're not bad. I'm probably going to paint them again, just because I like to paint my own decor items. It kind of makes you feel like, oh, I painted that, and you're including it in your decor. But I just thought they were really cool. And like I said, they are shelves, but you can look at things in a different way. I'm just going to use them either as bookends like this, with some books in between, or just in a display as a backdrop or something for the summer. So I found this little pumpkin at a thrift store. It was only $1.25. I decided to go ahead and pick it up. I have one just like it, and I always like to have pairs. I I love autumn. If you've been watching my channel for any time at all, you know I love autumn and the whole fall season and decorating for fall. I absolutely love it. I mean, I love decorating for every season, but there's just something comforting and cozy about that season. We're coming out of the hot summer and into the cooler temperatures. Plus my birthday's in October, so I just love autumn, and I grabbed this for $1.25. Another item I got at the thrift store is this gorgeous hand-painted brass bowl. It was $5.25. I don't know if you can see that. This was $5.25. Made in India, but I believe it is solid brass, and it looks to be hand painted. Absolutely gorgeous display bowl, and I love all of the cutouts here. I just thought this was so gorgeous for $5.25. There was no way I was leaving it in that thrift store. So the next thing I got is this really cute resin dish. It's a great piece to do a DIY paint tutorial on, so that's why I grabbed it. Great to sit in your bathroom. The finish is already coming off. As you can see, it's already chipping, and it just is that white resin underneath. So these are great pieces to pick up to do the layered technique on, because they have all of this detail and it really stands out when you do that. This was $3.25, and I will be using this in a DIY paint tutorial in the future. The next thing I found at a thrift store was this little wooden candle. It was $1.25, and this is great for making your tiered pedestals or risers that you can use in your displays. I like the wood ones because there's a lot that you can do with them. If you need to screw something into it, you can, like a bowl or a wooden platter or anything like that, you can actually screw into these because they are wood, or you can just use glue. But I thought for $1.25, this is great because these sell for several dollars in the craft section at Michael's. So the next item I have to share with you, my husband actually found in a thrift store near his eye doctor. So when he goes to his appointments, he pops in there just to see if he can find anything. I've already used some of those items in my displays, but this is another piece. So it's this huge urn, and it was $3, but the day he was there, everything was 50% off. So it was $1.50 for this huge urn, and I'm absolutely going to be doing a makeover on it. It looks almost unfinished, but someone had already used it as a planner, so it already has the floral foam inside. So for $1.50, this size, you can't beat it, and I was just really happy. He finds some good things, so I'll definitely be doing a makeover on this in the future. Okay, now we're going to get into the Hobby Lobby haul. I went into Hobby Lobby last week, and none of the Greenery was on sale, so I bought a few items while I was there of things that were 50% off last week. And then I went again on Monday and got the Greenery that I wanted to get. And I honestly loaded up. I got way too many things probably. I might use it all, but if I don't, I'll just return what I don't use. The Greenery that I got, I can use year round. I mean, it's an investment for me because I don't have a green thumb. I don't do well with plants. And this is just a great way for me to decorate and use Greenery all throughout the year. I invest in it one time, and then I can use it for years to come. So to me, even though it can add up and get a little pricey, if you buy a little bit each season or each year, it really will accumulate, and then you'll have a nice little stash that you can decorate your home with when that season comes in. If you happen to watch my other videos, you may have seen this gorgeous yellow and cream fabric that I decorated with that I also got at Hobby Lobby. So when I saw these pillow covers, I was so excited. And this is what they look like. They're so pretty, and they're like this embroidered fabric. They actually look a lot more expensive than they were. They were, let's see. Okay, so these were $14.99, just say $15, and they were half off. So for $7.50, you get this gorgeous pillow cover. I absolutely love this color yellow. And I think I'm going to use it possibly in this room to coordinate with the foyer, since this room is right beside it. You may have already watched one of my last videos, which was 5 DIYs for spring. And in that video, I did a decoupaged egg topiary. So I got that paper mache egg at Hobby Lobby, and this is what it looks like. You can get they're $2.99, 40% off, I believe. So super inexpensive. And there's so many things that you can do with these. They're really nice size, as you can see. They're about the size of your hand. And you can do so many crafts with these. So I grabbed 2 of those. So I'll be doing another DIY tutorial coming up soon with these 2. This week, all of the greenery at Hobby Lobby is 50% off, and the floral. So if you want any of the things that I'm going to share with you today, you need to go this week, because next week it probably won't be 50% off. But I did want to share something with you. As I was looking through all of the greenery, I was noticing that some of the same items had different price tags on them. So here's an example. I got 4 of these bunches of greenery, okay? This one, okay, they're all the same, and they have the same SKU number and everything. So these bunches have several different types of leaves, little fern leaves, a couple of different kinds of leaves, and a few little buds in the center. But this one was priced, and I'll show you, at $12, which is probably backwards because I'm in selfie mode, but it was $12.99, okay, 50% off. But the other 3 were $9.99. They're the exact same bunch, okay? One is not bigger than the other or anything like that. So when I got it, I thought I grabbed all of them that were $9.99. I grabbed 3 that were, and when I got up to the register, one of them was $12.99. And I said, well, I don't want that one. And then I was like, yeah, just put it in the cart. I didn't want to have to go back and try to find another one for $9.99. And she said, I asked her, I said, are they raising all of the prices? And she said, yes. So if you go into Hobby Lobby, you need to check all of the tags, because they are raising their prices, and they're able to sell out the things at the prices that are lower, but anything new that's coming in to replenish those things are possibly going to be more expensive. I noticed that with some of the sconces that I used in a couple of videos. So when I went last year to get those, they were like maybe $24.99, and now they're $27.99. So if you go into Hobby Lobby and you're shopping for your favorite items, make sure you check all the tags, because they are raising their prices. So you might get one that's $9.99, or you might get one that's $12.99. In case you didn't get a good look while I was rambling about the prices going up at Hobby Lobby, this is what that greenery looks like. There are several different leaves on it, and it's just really pretty. A lot of the greenery looks so fake to me. It just, even a couple of the things that I did buy, it kind of looks fake. From a distance, it will be fine and mixed with other things, but I try to get things that look sort of real, even though we know they're not real, but a lot of times they're made better than others. Some things are made better than others, so just try to get things that look real, so you don't look like you have a bunch of green plastic hanging all in your house. Speaking of green plastic, I got some of these garlands. So I usually use 2 different kinds of garlands, and I did get some more of the one, which I'll show you. I like to use the drapey garland, and then there's one that looks more mossy, and it's just kind of like a really light green color that I used in my last couple of videos. So this is a new one, and I like it because it has varied green color on it. Here is the tag. I know that's going to be backwards because I'm in selfie mode, but it was $15.99, 50% off. So, you know, for $8, you do get quite a bit. Hold on. So this one is 6 feet long, and I love the variety of green shades in here. I think it will add a lot to the project that I have in mind, and I hope it works as well as what I think it will, but this one does kind of look plasticky, if I'm being honest. You know, if you get really up close, it kind of looks plasticky, but you know, from like back here, it's just beautiful. You can see all the little highlights and everything, and I think it looks really pretty. So this is one that kind of does look plasticky when you're really close up, but like I said, tucked into where I'm going to use it, and from a few feet away, So the next greenery garland that I picked up, which is what I was waiting for to go on sale, I needed to get more of these flowering garlands. And I used these in my spring decor videos while I was decorating my Foyer. If you didn't see that video, I'll link it in the description box below. There's actually 2 of those. So this one is called Flowering Garland. These were $15.99 and 50% off, so about $8. You get quite a bit of greenery to decorate with, and that's double layered. So it stretches out like this, and then it just has these little rings here so you can attach it and kind of drape it around. But I like these. These look fairly real because one of the reasons I think is because if you look at them really close, they have a lot of different varied colors in them, and they're not super shiny. I think greenery that is super, super shiny just looks more fake to me. I don't know. It's just my opinion. But this is what this looks like. I don't know if you can see it close up. It is perfect for spring and perfect to mix with all of your faux florals. So the next item I got, I actually picked up in the floral department where they have all of the grapevine wreaths, and it is this roll of grapevine. It was $16.99. I used my 40% off coupon, and it's already in sort of that circular form. So for what I'm going to use it for, it's going to be easier for me to work with. A lot of the grapevine that I got out of my backyard, it's very stiff. I actually need to soak it so it's more pliable. But I went ahead and got this because I have several projects that I want to use, and I want it to sort of be in that spirally form. So I went ahead and picked this up. The next items I got to do floral arrangements were these awesome looking branches with little bits of greenery. I really don't know what you'd call them. Flowering branches, I guess, but they were $4.99, 50% off. So for $2.50, you basically get these really cool bendable branches. I love using natural elements from the outdoors, but these are pliable. So if you did want to bend these into a certain shape, they're not going to snap and break, and then you have a big mess. So sometimes it is nice to buy things that are artificial instead of using real elements. The next item that I got at Hobby Lobby were these gorgeous flowering stems. Aren't they beautiful? These scream spring to me. They're a nice soft muted color. They have just a little bit of pink and green on them, that really pretty blue green that I've used in my foyer. So I thought these were perfect to incorporate into this room to tie everything together. And I just love these. They're bendable, which is really great. So you can sort of spread them out so they look more real and incorporate them into your displays. To me, these remind me of exactly what spring is. Everything is budding, and then everything is starting to bloom as well. So you have that nice mixture. I love the colors. They're neutral enough that I could pretty much use them in any room or display. So I was really excited to get these. And these were $9.99, 50% off, of course. So if you did see my spring decorating video for my foyer, you know that I used muted colors, muted greens, muted blue greens, and then I added touches of yellow. So to tie in that color scheme into this room, I did get a couple of yellow flowers at Hobby Lobby. The first yellow floral stems I got were these beautiful yellow flowers. They were $6.99, 50% off, of course. And the reason I wanted to get these was because they had a little bit of that light blue-green on them, and it just tied in perfectly with the color scheme that I'm using. I don't know if you can see those. Sorry about the lighting. So I thought these were just beautiful. They have just enough of the light blue-green on them with the brighter green and the beautiful yellow. So I did get 2 stems of this kind to add into my displays. The next yellow floral stems that I got were also $6.99. And they are these beautiful yellow buds. I just love the light green color and the bright yellow, and they'll be a nice addition to my floral arrangements in this room. And I did get 2 of these. So the next items that I got, I absolutely love, and I was only able to find 2 stems of these. They're obviously popular. I've never seen them before. They were actually in where all of the florals were, the tall stem florals, not in the greenery, but they are greenery stems, and I absolutely love them. Look at all of those colors of green. I love all of the variation. It adds so much depth and character, and I just love these. These were $9.99, and of course half off. So you can do a lot with these. You can leave them tall, sticking out of a vase, or you can lay them over mixed in garland, and they have a lot of height to them. They're pretty stiff, and you can bend them if you needed to add more more height in a certain area, or maybe wrap them around a candlestick or something like that. So I would think that these would be a fantastic investment that you could use 3 seasons out of the year. Now this next item I've also never seen before, but I happened to walk by and I was like, are they $1.99? Is that what that says? And 50% off. So for $1, the price you would pay to get something at the Dollar Tree, are these awesome stems. Now I know they say that they are tropical, but I just thought they were so cool. You can see they were $1.99. And these will be gorgeous in the summer or even the fall, really any season, and you can bend them. So you can just make these really cool arrangements. Can you just see this on a mantle or something sort of curved like that? I just love that little curly tip on the end. I just love these, and I think that they're so cool, and they would be such an amazing addition to any arrangement. They say that they're tropical again, but I just think that you could really use them probably 3 seasons out of the year. So the next items that I got from Hobby Lobby were these gorgeous tall stems. You can just see how full they look, and the variety of the greenery stems that are in here, to me, make them look more real and more expensive. So really they were $16.99, but basically for $8.50 you get a lot of greenery. It looks very real, it looks very expensive, and I think it's worth the investment. These, again, I feel like you could use for 3 seasons out of the year. So if you've watched any of my other videos, you've probably seen that I really like to use the spriggy light green grass looking bush, and that is what this is. These bushes are at Hobby Lobby for $13.99. I absolutely love the light green color. I love the texture and the movement. These are great to add to absolutely any display that you do. You can take them apart. You can just pull one of these sprigs like this, cut it, and pull these little pieces off and then tuck them into your arrangements, and they look gorgeous. I highly recommend getting these. Again, $13.99, 50% off this week. They are fabulous to add to anything. The next item I wanted to buy, I'm sure you've seen a million other people haul these, but I had to get these for myself for my spring displays and vignettes, and they are these really adorable moss bunnies in 2 different positions. I just think they are so cute. They are shedding quite a bit, so you have to be really careful with them. I know a lot of you mentioned to spray my items with hairspray to keep them from shedding. I don't know that that would work for these. Maybe some spray glue, but they are shedding quite a bit, so you will have to be careful with them. But I just think they're so cute. And if for some reason you did happen to get a bare spot, it's very easy to take a little bit of moss and just glue it back on there to hide that spot. But they're adorable, and I can't wait to use these in my spring vignettes. The next items I got at Hobby Lobby were these adorable ceramic eggs in white and blue, and I just think they are so cute. They were $3.99, 40% off, and they are just adorable. I love the little design on them, and I think they'll look so great with all of my blue and white decor that I've collected over the past several months. So I'm excited to use these in with those. The next items I found at Hobby Lobby were these adorable patina birds. They are heavy metal, and they were $7.99 a piece, and they were 50% off because all of their tabletop decor was half off. So they are just these heavy metal birds. And if you've watched some of my other videos, you know that I like to paint different patinaed finishes on items, and I thought, well, these are great because they already have that gorgeous patina on them. And I just love the color. They even have the dark, and they have the little bit of the gold highlight. It looks very similar to the pedestal piece that I painted, and I will share that link below as well if you're interested in seeing that video. But I thought, how perfect were these, because they're already painted. I don't have to do anything to them, and they're a good heavy metal. They won't break or chip. If you're striking out on finding birds that match your decor, you can get something like this and refinish them. Just put whatever color paints on them that suit your decor, and then these will be great because they're good and heavy. They're not the resin, so they're not going to break easily when you pack them away and store them. So the next item I found at Hobby Lobby was this little pair of birds on a branch. I absolutely love it. They are so adorable, and they were only $5.99, so about $3 because they were half off. They are a tabletop decor piece, so they fell into that category. And I just think they're so cute. I love the gray and brown. If you love neutral decor, these are perfect for that. Or if you did want to buy these, you could always brush some white paint on them or any other color that you'd like so that they suit your decor. But I just think they are so adorable and such a great price for something to add to any of your vignettes. Now we're going to move on to Michael's. Michael's changes their prices quite often. I always go in there when I can hit a sale and when I have an extra coupon. I happen to have an extra 25% off coupon for everything and even their sale items, so I went in and stocked up on a little bit of Greenery. These happen to be 50% off on all their Greenery, and I love, love, love this color. I did get several of this color, but I also got this brighter color, and I just think they are so beautiful. They have a brighter green here, but they also have this lighter green on the ends, and that variation really make these look real to me. While I was at Michael's, I decided to pick up some more of these really pretty speckled eggs. They're normally $4.99. I got this bag after all of the coupons and sale for $2.25. I love looking at their florals, and I decided to go ahead and pick up a few more. I found these. I absolutely love the color green and these light pink pods. As you know, I absolutely love texture and adding it to my vignettes and floral arrangements. So these are great to do. So I think they had these in a few different colors, but I loved just this little hit of pink for Easter. So I think I'll be adding these in this room, probably in a vignette here or there, or they may end up going in my kitchen. I'm not sure. Now these were on sale and I had that coupon, so they ended up being somewhere around $2.70 for each stem. Okay, I don't know if you're sick of me talking yet, but I'm kind of sick of talking myself. If you're not sick of listening to me talk yet, you might be after this. And last but not least, I'd like to share with you some of the things that I like to buy at the Dollar Tree. Not all of them are decorative items, but I just wanted to share with you what I like to buy when I go shopping there. If you happen to watch my DIY pedestal bird's nest tutorial video, you'll know I used these elements to create a pedestal, and then we turned it into a bird's nest, and it was so cute. And all I did was glue one of these Dollar Tree dollar candlesticks to the bottom of this bowl, and then I painted it. I haven't seen these before, but I'm glad that I saw them now. These will be great to add to any of your little displays or vignettes. And for that glass votive holder, I did get these scented tea light candles in the scent lemon and lavender, also from the Dollar Tree. There are 8 in a pack. One of my favorite things to buy from the Dollar Tree, if I can catch it in stock, is this reindeer moss. One of the staple items that I always pick up when I go to the Dollar Tree would be these cotton rounds. You get 80 of them for $1. I think it's a great price. If you go to Walmart or anywhere else, they're usually $2 to $4 depending on where you go. So $1 for 80 is a great buy. I was just about to show you this next item because I buy my toothpaste at the Dollar Tree because it's $1. And I just noticed that someone has put Scotch tape on here. I don't know if they returned it or what. Anyway, this is going to be going back to the Dollar Tree or in the trash. I don't know if someone has already opened this and contaminated the toothpaste and is trying to murder me or what. But anyway, it's not worth my health. I'm going to take this one back. But normally I buy my toothpaste at the Dollar Tree because it's a great deal. This is a full-size tube, so it is 5 ounces. So for $1, it's a great price, unless it's been poisoned and contaminated by some weirdo. So be careful. Another great item to pick up at the Dollar Tree would be toothbrushes. You can get 2 in a pack for $1. It's a great price. If you price these out at Walgreens or Walmart or anywhere else, they can get very expensive. So $1 for 2, and we always change them out frequently. So it's a great place to buy toothbrushes as well. Now, I don't like to spend a lot of money on disposable razors. They are just, to me, absolutely ridiculous to spend so much money on just a little bit of plastic that you're only going to use 2 or 3 times and then toss and get a new one. So I buy my razors at the Dollar Tree. They are triple bladed and you get 5 in a pack for $1. To me, you can't beat that price. I think they do just as good a job as some of the other ones, unless you get into the more expensive razors. So for $1 for 5, I get these at the Dollar Tree. Another item I always pick up when I go to the Dollar Tree are their cleansing cloths. They have several different kinds. This one says retinol on them and this one says collagen. $1 for 30 of these is a great price if you just want to freshen up your face or remove your makeup before you go to sleep. Now, I always like to check for fake eyelashes when I go to the Dollar Tree. I love wearing fake eyelashes and I've been wearing them for years and years. So if you can get fake eyelashes for $1 that look decent, you need to buy them. If you go to Walmart or Sally Beauty Supply or Ulta, they can range up to $10, $15 a pair if you want to get the mink lashes. And I've seen them on up to $30, $35 that you can order online. I wear mine a couple of times and then I toss them. So for $1, this is a great buy. This particular kind is called Diva. So these actually look really good. I don't know if you can see that. I know this, again, this is backwards because I have this on selfie mode, but these are called Diva and the number is 976. If you're lucky enough to find these at the Dollar Tree and you like wearing fake eyelashes, stock up because $1 is a fantastic price for fake eyelashes. Another thing that I always look for when I'm at the Dollar Tree are their eyeshadow palettes. You cannot beat this for $1. You get all of these colors. They're absolutely beautiful. This one is called Trendy and they're just fantastic, great neutral colors. You can use these all year round. Let me take it out of this plastic. Another great deal to look for at your Dollar Tree are these boxes of seeds. You get 5,000 seeds at least in each box, and they were only $1 as opposed to $2.99. This one is for a sunny area, this one is for the shade area, and this one just says bird and butterfly on it. So look for these the next time you're at your local Dollar Tree. I know you've seen me use these in a lot of my DIYs. I love picking up these little floral foam type cylinder pieces with the flat top. You can use these inside of your candelabras. If they have the little spike, it will stick right in there, just like that, and hold this so you can put in your flower arrangements or whatever it is that you want to do and still have a flat spot for your candle to sit on. LED, of course. And really quickly, I wanted to just go through the rest of the items I grabbed at the Dollar Tree. I grabbed one of these lighters. I love getting these so I can light my candles without burning my fingers. I also picked up these glue dots to hold things in place when I'm doing my vignettes. You get 72 for $1. I always grab these 3 packs of legal pads so that I can write down all of my ideas as they come to me for YouTube videos and other things that I need to keep track of. And the last items that I like to pick up while I'm at the Dollar Tree are their envelopes. You get 40 for $1. You can get self-adhesive or regular, and they have them in different sizes. I know this was a long haul, but I really hope you enjoyed it. I just wanted to share everything that I found recently at my local thrift stores, Dollar Tree, Michael's, and Hobby Lobby. As always, I hope this video inspired you to go out and try to find some items that you can use to decorate your home for this spring and all of the other seasons of the year. Thank you so much for all of your comments, your love and support. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Please like this video if you did, leave a comment below, share it with your friends, and consider subscribing to my channel.